The Undertaker has not won as many as the Game. The Game has won more Hell in a Cell matches than any man in history.
He's won 6 in his career. Undertaker's been involved in 11, and here we go. End of an era. Triple H and The Undertaker.
How will we start this matchup? We're seeing it.
Yeah.
Physically, intimidatingly. This match could end at any moment with these heavy strikes by the most feared striker in WWE. Up and down, hard body shots. Those carcinogenic right hands of The Undertaker. So debilitating.
And certainly a different look from The Undertaker here tonight, but if you ask me, more diabolical than ever. You know, the question, though, guys, coming into this matchup is The Undertaker's physical well-being. Remember, we have not seen him in a match in a year since the battle with Triple H last WrestleMania.
You know, I had just heard that The Undertaker started and continued cutting his hair off on a daily basis until Triple H accepted this match.
Look at The Undertaker fight back. Triple H with a flurry has got to fight his way back into it, does the Game. Though Undertaker has an amazing threshold of pain. And on the outside, legal the actions on the outside. Remember, no disqualifications, no countouts.
You got to be careful what you wish for. Triple H was absolutely obsessed to have this match with The Undertaker.
You mean The Undertaker was obsessed to have this matchup with Triple H? That's one of the reasons that he cut his hair each and every day.
That's what I said, Cole.
He could not get out of his mind the fact that he did not leave this arena under his own power at last year's WrestleMania for the first time in his career.
I am of the belief that The Undertaker truly believes that figuratively he lost at WrestleMania last year after having to be carried out. Even though The Undertaker beat the Game. No one is ever. Look at this. The show. Oh, man. It's wicked. Oh, it's physical.
You can feel that over here. The body of the Game hitting the floor with a thud.
The 19-0 streak started for The Undertaker all the way back in 1991 in Los Angeles when he beat Jimmy Superfly Snuka. And you guys have got to remember the type of matches that Undertaker's been through during this streak, JR. I mean, casket matches, Hell in a Cell matches, handicap matches, no disqualification.
Undertaker imposing his will early, physically, dominating the Game in the early going of this one fall to a finish Hell in a Cell encounter.
And again, the only way you win this Hell in a Cell matchup is via pinfall or submission. Inside the ring here, inside Hell in a Cell.
Well, when you said to a finish, you meant that. This is an end of an era.
Wow. And an era, ladies and gentlemen, that we will never return to. Again, hard strikes by the near 7-foot, 300-pound Undertaker and choking Triple H. Shawn Michaels, the special official in this matchup. A man whose career was ended by The Undertaker at WrestleMania 2 years ago.
And remember, I mean, for Shawn Michaels, he really does indeed have the power to end an era here tonight. You mentioned, oh man,
I don't know how smart that was on the part of The Undertaker.
Shawn Michaels must remain unemotional in an emotional situation. That is the rite of passage of officiating.
And there's one unique note we haven't brought up tonight, JR, and this is the fact, whether it's coincidence or not, but Triple H has never lost a matchup in which Shawn Michaels has been the special guest referee his entire career.
That's a great point. And if that happens tonight, history again will be made twofold. Undertaker dictating this pace. ride, worse landing, unwanted destination for the game.
Seen over the years, so well documented how Undertaker is able to use this structure as a very definite weapon.
Undertaker absolutely dominating this first part of this match.
Undertaker fully remembering how much pain and suffering he endured last year.
I don't know if I've ever seen a more physical match than these two had last year at WrestleMania, but somehow I got a feeling inside that Hell in a Cell, this one may be even more physical.
And look at the game fight back. Whoa! Face buster by the game that seemingly didn't affect the Undertaker. Not at all. But that clothesline did affect Triple H.
WWE Universe here tonight at Sun Life Stadium. There's a buzz. You can hear it throughout the arena, through every step of this matchup. WWE fans on the edge of their seats.
The game has beaten them all in every generation. He can gain more immortality here tonight without question by beating The Undertaker and ending this streak.
This is the 16th WrestleMania for Triple H.
And the 20th for The Undertaker. More than anyone in WWE history as we go old school.
Oh, what a sight!
No spring break for The Undertaker as he stays in class, using that 300 plus off the top. Great agility.
Man, oh man.
You guys' point earlier, the Undertaker has really dictated the pace of this matchup since the opening bell.
And you guys, let me say something about the officiating. If you notice, we hardly even mentioned Shawn Michaels.
Oh.
And that's a good thing when it comes to officiating.
I agree with that. And this is a...
Oh, no.
Oh, man! Right between the eyes. Steel ring steps between the eyes. And now one has to wonder if the game is simply on borrowed time.
Oh, no. Watch this.
Listen.
And it looks as if The Undertaker's not done. He's grabbing that bigger and heavier half of the steps.
The base of the ring steps being placed in the ring, and certainly not for decorative purposes, quite obviously.
We saw Shawn Michaels step away as The Undertaker approached Triple H. Let's not forget about the warning The Undertaker told Shawn Michaels a number of weeks ago. He warned HBK, this match has to remain pure. Do it right, or I end you.
Say it, Cole. Here comes vintage Undertaker.
Indeed it is!
Perfectly placed. Perfectly placed. That loathsome leg drop. Right on the apron. Across the throat of Triple H. Just imagine the impact.
Imagine that coming down on your neck and
And the game was looking right up at the devastation, making it even worse.
Right there, DDT by Triple H, and right back in it is the game from out of nowhere.
You like the quick shot in the low abdomen, and then following it seamlessly with a DDT was the cerebral assassin, always thinking. But now he's got to figure a way, does Triple H, to get offensive.
Well, unique weapons that Undertaker brought into the ring.
Well, yeah. Undertaker may be sorry about right now that he brought those steel steps into the ring.
A treacherous thud of the Undertaker's skull bouncing off the steps. Oh, wait a minute.
Triple H maybe perhaps setting the Undertaker up for the pedigree on those steel steps.
Undertaker felt it. Oh, Simpson! And elevated his way into a counter that will obviously prolong this match another moment or two, it would seem.
Did you see the look in Undertaker's eyes, though, after that big back body drop? It was almost a look of relief.
The Undertaker knew just how close he was to being 19-1 at WrestleMania. There's no coincidence that the Undertaker goes back to the strikes. When he needs to widen the advantage, the strikes come into play.
Maybe the Undertaker, you got to love the way the pace of this match has gone.
He is in no hurry. He knows exactly what he's doing. He is dismantling the game. He is decimating Triple H.
I don't think he doesn't want to punish Triple H for the punishment the game put him through last year.
I certainly would be the last man in this arena to count out Triple H.
Oh,
The double-A version of a spine buster. The splat of the spine of the Undertaker on the steps. Steel steps meeting a human spine.
Wow. Oh, look at this, look at this, Hell's Gate, Hell's Gate, Hell's Gate.
This beat Triple H last year, the Hell's Gate. Undertaker's got it. He's got the submission locked in, does the Dead Man. Shawn Michaels asking his best friend if he wants to give it up. And the look at this, Triple H. Oh, that strength. Sinful strength by Triple H, the cover.
Well, the one thing that saved Triple H there, I believe, is the fact that Undertaker's back was on the steps.
Watch this again.
And right here, the spine, the lower back, and then the strength, the raw, animalistic strength of the game.
That is survival mode.
I have never seen anyone ever. Wait a minute. Game, look, obviously.
He's already pulled out of one steel chair.
All
There's
legal.
another.
Steel steps, and now 2 chairs in the ring. Hard shot downstairs. And a crack right again on the spine. The cerebral assassin going back to the spine. No wasted motion by this man.
Wounds beginning to show already on the face of Triple H as this matchup continues.
Superhuman results are achieved by perseverance and heart. And we're seeing that from the game here and now.
Watch out,
Again, all this is legal.
yeah, as if that demonic structure weren't enough.
Don't need those.
You've got steel steps, metal chairs.
Hell in a Cell is a lawless entity, ladies and gentlemen, with no rules.
No, look at
The spine again. It's as if there's a large bullseye that has been figuratively drawn on the spine of the Undertaker.
Oh, man.
Triple H has taken over after that spine buster on the steps. Again on the spine. Not the legs, not the head, not the shoulders, but the spine.
Wait a minute. That's too much.
A vile, vicious, malicious attack.
But Shawn Michaels said it's too much.
How can it be too much when there are no rules?
Exactly.
And now the edge of the chair.
One want to win, but you don't want to destroy this man.
He has to do this.
I think Triple H made it clear.
You want it done, and you end it. Just cover him. It doesn't have to be like this. Just cover. You know he's not gonna quit. Cover him.
Triple H refusing to cover the Undertaker.
Jake, it's one match. Come on. Let me.
Again, getting physical with Shawn Michaels, the official, and continuing his onslaught with a steel chair.
And you end it. End it. Or I will. Please, come on. Don't stop it. Don't stop it. Do not stop it.
To say the least. Undertaker fighting up and got his soul, his heart on display. The dead man riseth.
No.
And the dead man goes down again.
And Triple H is going to end it.
Finally the cover. Finally the cover. Will it be? The streak will end. It will not end. At least it will not end now. Triple H do that he hasn't done?
Don't stop it, Sean. End it, Sean, or I will. End it, or I will.
Sledgehammer. Oh my God. And it's legal, folks. It is legal.
I don't care. You end it, or I will. You want to shoot the classic? Find it out. You know he's not going to stop. I don't care, Sean. I'm ending this. One way or the other. End it, or I will.
Triple H obviously out to prove that he can do.
Let me ring the bell. I'm ringing the bell. Please, please let me ring the bell.
That what Shawn Michaels could not do, but the Undertaker adamant that he will not quit.
Go!
And that may have answered all questions. The jaw. Emphatically, the knockout shot in the hand. No! My God! My God, how close was that? A sledgehammer shot scintillating to the face of the Undertaker. And the nearest near ball we can remember. Watch. Boom!
No, no,
Oh my God. Oh my Lord. No! No! Shawn Michaels retrieving that sledgehammer.
Ring the bell. End it.
Undertaker's got the Hell's Gate on Shawn Michaels. It looked like Michaels was thinking about stopping the match. That's what it seemed. And look at my God, the sledgehammer. With Michaels and Hell's Gate, the game came with a sledgehammer. Wild and vicious was that shot.
But to protect his friend.
And now our only official has been obviously incapacitated.
No.
That may have been a low blow there, but it's legal.
Not again. No, look at this.
Hell's Gate.
Deja vu from last year.
Undertaker with the submission locked in.
Come on, Shawn. Shawn's got to get up here. The official's down. Come on, Shawn.
Yeah, but the game is not tapping. He's grabbed that sledgehammer.
A weapon in hand.
No, he's lost it.
The game may be fading. Remember, he escaped it earlier, did the game, by lifting the Undertaker.
He does not have the strength now.
And he doesn't have the leverage now either.
The game is finished.
Oh, my God, he's got it again.
The Undertaker is torturing Triple H.
Triple H is down and out. That's it.
The malignancy of the Hell's Gate. In the face of the demon of Death Valley.
Triple H is faded. Completely faded. With the referees down.
Triple H is defenseless. He is out.
He is out.
The Undertaker has utilized Hell's Gate.
Look at this carnage.
To vanquish his foe, but
look at this. Another official, Charles Robinson, coming down to the ring, but he's got to get inside the cell here. That cell's been locked shut.
The referee is unlocking the cage, obviously. We need an official in the ring this match to continue. Undertaker makes his way back up. Choke slam. Cover. The counter. Yes. Oh. Now getting kicked out.
Did he get him? What?
The Undertaker, with a look of astonishment, a miraculous look on his face, thought he had the game after Hell's Gate in a choke slam.
How did Triple H survive there?
Toughness. That is toughness. The will and the passion to win. And the kill. No.
What?
Oh my God. The little referee was maybe broken in half by the Undertaker's choke slam.
Frustration, desperation.
It looks like we've driven on the scene of a car accident. There's bodies everywhere.
This is absolutely amazing here. What?
20 feet of carnage. The game makes his way up.
Oh, no.
And slips up. Oh! Sweet chin music. Sweet chin music.
Look at this.
Sweet chin music. A pedigree.
Streak's over. Streak's over.
They got it. Oh, they haven't done it. It's not over. It's not over. The streak lives. And Michaels. Oh,
Shawn Michaels had been calling this match up down the middle. He was going to ring the bell to take Taker out of it. And then he was put in the Hell's Gate.
Michaels have put into a very tough position for Mr. Wrestlemania to be in.
His emotions overwhelming him.
Just kick. Bam! Downtown. A slobber knocker. A sweet chin music. And then the pedigree.
And somehow, amazingly, the Undertaker still lives. Look at this.
The Undertaker will not die. On April 1st, 2012, he will not die. And now sledgehammer in hand once again. action continues. The carnage ensues.
The referee, Shawn, back on his feet. Triple H on his feet.
The emotion overcoming the game with his obsession. Oh, no! Oh, my God! Look at the look! Kick! What a shot! To the jaw! And now the Undertaker is in full assault mode! Reaching right hands, finding their mark. He is truly superhuman. How's he doing this? Oh my God, snake eyes! Now the boot to the skull! A hard shot. The Undertaker has assaulted from every angle. The game here in this exchange. Oh, look out, look out, look out! This is it! Oh no! Tombstone! The Undertaker with a tombstone! Will it be? Can it be? And it, oh my God! Oh my God! I can't believe what I'm seeing!
Neither can the Undertaker.
In the world!
Neither can the 78,000 plus in attendance. Neither can Shawn Michaels.
The perseverance and the heart on display by these men. And Shawn Michaels is an emotional wreck.
Can you blame the man? Triple H is his best friend. He has tremendous respect for The Undertaker, the man who retired him. He's caught in the middle of this. He's torn.
Shawn Michaels may be an emotional wreck, but both The Undertaker and Triple H are physical wrecks.
Hell in a Cell changes careers. Tonight, it is changing lives. It may be destroying friendships. But it is, ladies and gentlemen, the end of an era. The headbutt retaliated by the game.
How on earth, how much more can these two men have?
The human anatomy cannot take much more. Whose will is greater? Whose heart is beating stronger?
How are these men even back on their feet?
Unbelievable. I don't know.
It is absolute unadulterated passion.
Every person in the stadium.
I've never seen a display of courage and guts like we're seeing here tonight.
And this is exactly the way it should be between these two. Who can survive?
Overhand right. And another one for the tape fist of the game. Finding his mark. The Undertaker staggering.
Oh no!
Undertaker trying to counter.
Look at this!
Pedigree! Yes! Another pedigree! Michaels could have done the cover. The throw and he kicked out. Did he get three? How close was that? How close could you get without getting a three? And Michaels still is so perplexed or
Conflicted, I think.
conflicted is what I was trying to say, but now I'm just as excited as the fans. This is unbelievable.
This sold-out crowd is witnessing history tonight. Witnessing the end of an era. Listen to this place.
And I tell you what, you can, at some place, somewhere, this match will end. I don't know when, I don't know how. You can check out, you can check out a Hell in a Cell, but after tonight, can you truly ever leave The Undertaker stirring. Look at his back.
Oh,
Look at the Undertaker's back.
He was hammered.
That's that steel chair attack from Triple H, who's now reaching, desperately trying, clawing.
He's got it. He's got it.
The sledgehammer could now, without question, be the difference. With the streak of 19-0 on the line, in jeopardy.
Yeah, but Undertaker with a weapon as well.
Oh, boy. Which one of these men is going to have the strength to brandish those weapons? That's the question. Undertaker's to his feet.
Who will execute who in this matchup? And the Undertaker's got a weapon.
Oh, look at that.
Foot,
Look at that.
through the foot. The Undertaker stepping on the sledgehammer and set. Oh, head shake, no. The edge of the chair may be more deadly than those shots. Oh, and you can hear the shots. Now the game spine is being assaulted and attacked.
Look at Shawn Michaels. Every one of these blows.
Now Michaels may have to consider stopping this match to save his friend. What the ebb and the blow. An amazing ride.
Said these two men must be superhuman, but there's got to be a limit to what a human body can stand. Oh!
More,
Listen.
more noxious, hazardous chair shots from the ruthless Undertaker. Hell bent on retaining.
Look at the chair.
Undertaker covers. The chair's Michael's tail is still. And Triple H again refusing to.
Brother, the camera! Stop!
Look at the damage.
This may never end.
This may never end. Could be the same. Does one really win inside Hell in a Cell, or does one really survive?
Watch out here.
Triple H is fully aware of the danger he's in. He is trying to use get that sledgehammer.
Triple H doesn't even have the strength to lift that hammer now.
The game writhing in pain. No human being should have to suffer in this manner. The game lunging, but there's not enough gas left in the tank. Undertaker shaking his head. And the game defiant, courageous. Still, his mind says, I will fight you. I will fight you.
Yeah, but his body was saying something else.
One last act of defiance.
And the shot heard around the world with a sledgehammer. Undertaker disposes of that and is the game next on the disposal list. The way this one has gone, who knows? A battered, a courageous Triple H trying to use the Undertaker's own legs to pull the game up, to regain his vertical balance.
He's pulling himself right into a more precarious position. Look at this.
God, we know what that means.
Yes, we do.
The signified. The sign. Oh, disaster. And abhorrent. Sean's gonna count. The tombstone, the count, and the 3.